What's good, Tech family? Urban Tech Reviews, and today on the channel I'm going to be reviewing the Backbone. And we're going to find out if it's the ultimate convenience device for your PS5. Stay tuned. Now I got this on Amazon.com and the ticket on it was $100.
Oh, Lord!
Now to use this Backbone device, you're gonna need either a phone, tablet, or some other type of device. Also, it plays games from Xbox, Steam, PlayStation, and like Netflix and other little gaming games that you can buy on the App Store that support controller gameplay. So you can play all of those type of games on your Backbone device. So what all comes in the box? You get the Backbone device, a phone fitting magnetic adapters, and you get a manual. Now your Backbone has the abilities to connect to a PC, Mac, iPad, Google tablet, or universal device. Controller features: it has a 3.5mm headphone port, directional pad, right and left triggers, lightning port, low latency, clickable dual thumbsticks, X, triangle, circle, and square buttons, a Backbone button, a record button, and a PlayStation shortcut button. Now there's a couple different configurations that you can get your Backbone in. I went with the white version. Okay, and the white version is the PlayStation edition. So you got your triangle button, your circle button, your X button, and your square button on this one. Now if you get the black one, which is the Xbox version or the standard version they call it, you get your A, B, X, Y buttons. So it has the Xbox layout. Even though this has the Xbox layout as far as your offset sticks, and then your pad right here and your buttons up here, it has that Xbox layout, but this is considered the PlayStation version because of the color and the X, circle, square, and triangle buttons. Also, this is the Lightning edition, meaning that it has a lightning port right here that you can connect to your iPhone that has a lightning port. The other version, which is the Xbox standard version or whatever, is USB Type-C. So those will go for your Windows phones, your Samsung phones, those phones that have a USB Type-C port. So make sure that you get the right one. The gameplay was surprisingly smooth. I was able to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer without any lag. I played Fall Guys, Need for Speed, and other titles that just ran without any issues. I was able to play games from the App Store that have controller capability, Apple Arcade, and Netflix games. Also, I used the PlayStation Remote Play. Now, you can definitely tell that there's latency when playing multiplayer games on a different network than your PS5 is on. I was still able to hit shots, but the lag would definitely throw my aim off and cause me to get smoked a lot more than I would normally get smoked. Now, playing on a different network was a good experience. I could say that it wasn't a bad experience, even though there was lag here and there. There's 100% learning curve, in my opinion, when using a Backbone controller, and I say that because its small size isn't like a DualSense controller or even an Xbox controller, even though it has the Xbox controller layout. The size is literally too small for my hands, which makes me have to try to hit buttons in positions that I'm just not used to really hitting those buttons in. This can cause a delay reaction in multiplayer games or even in single player games. I can honestly say I would 100% rather play my Backbone on my iPad tablet, on my iPad, just because the screen is so much bigger it's easier to, you know, see things that you might not see on a little 7-inch screen or a 6.5-inch screen, whatever the, you know, the iPhone 13 size is. So I would definitely recommend playing it on your iPad. If you don't have an iPad or a bigger tablet or device or something like that, and the phone is the only way that you had to go, then that's what you got to use. The feel of the Backbone device is pretty comfortable to use. I was able to game on it for hours and my hands and fingers were ready to go for more hours. The weight of the Backbone is 138 grams, which makes the device a lightweight device. Adding a phone to the device will obviously add weight to the Backbone, so the weight will vary depending on the device that you're using. All of the buttons feel really responsive and easy to press. The controller itself is plastic but definitely doesn't have a cheap feel to it. The triangle, X, square, and circle buttons are clicky and give you an audio feedback when you press them. The overall feel of the controller is that it's small. I wish it was a little bit bigger. It would definitely be perfect size if it was, but it's not a deal breaker for me. The size is convenient and makes it easier to store and throw it in the bag if you need to. The Backbone extends to 10.14 inches, which should make it compatible with most cell phones on the market. The audio from the Backbone was kind of perfect, being that it's the audio coming from whatever device that you're using. I was using an old iPhone 13, and of course the speakers on the iPhone 13 sound great. So my audio experience with the Backbone sound really, really good, and I don't really feel like there's any issue in the audio department. Now, your Backbone doesn't have any speakers itself, so you're limited to only the audio coming from your device that you're using to play the Backbone on. But you can use Bluetooth devices. So if you have your AirPod Pros, AirPod Maxes, you got a pair of Bose, Beats, whatever, Skull Candies, whatever you got connected to your device, you can listen to your gameplay from that device in headphones or whatever you want to use. There's no limitations on what devices that you can use. So that was a big plus for me. Quickly, we're going to get into some dislikes. One of my biggest dislikes was the screen size. Now, the screen size is only pertaining to playing it on a cellular device. If you play it on an iPad or, you know, a tablet, then I'm all for it. That's good with me. But playing it from a cell phone, playing online multiplayer games and stuff like that, to me, I just feel like it's too small and too hard to see everything, you know, in that game. Like, I don't believe Call of Duty, even though they have Call of Duty Mobile, I don't believe that it was built to be played on a 6-inch screen. So that's one of my biggest dislikes. Having to take your phone out of its case to use it on the Backbone. This is an old phone that I have, so I don't even keep a case on it. But if this was my daily driver, I'd be kind of skeptical about running around with this and having to pop it out and pop it back in a case. And, you know, just the potential, you know, of dropping this and breaking it and cracking my daily driver phone would kind of be a little nerve, you know, wracking at times. So if you have a spare phone or something like that, that would be a great option to use for this. If not, and you got to use your daily driver, you got to do what you got to do. The Xbox style of controller. Now, it's not a deal breaker to me, but I play PS5. I play PlayStation. I've been a PlayStation guy ever since the first PlayStation ever came out. I'm never going to switch. I've had an Xbox before. They're not bad, but it's just not my thing. Another thing that I don't like about the Backbone controller is that they didn't include this $25 case. I bought this on Amazon. This is official Backbone product. It has Backbone, you know, their logo on here and everything. This is official product. You can get this on their website for around the same price, I'm guessing. I got this on Amazon, 25 bones. It comes in this black or ashy gray, whatever it is. And then it comes in white. Now the white has the PlayStation logo on it, or the triangle, square, X, circle buttons on there. Now me just thinking of future and I don't want my case to get dirty all like that, I got this one. Now when I thought about it and I really looked at the white one, I should have just got the white one because it has the PlayStation type theme on it and not just this plain one like this, which is really considered the standard color and standard model for the backbone. So there's not much room in here. Your backbone controller just fits in there like that, and then it sits in there. Now my last dislike about the backbone is a big one, and this is could be a deal breaker for a lot of people. Now Backbone Plus is a subscription service that Backbone has, and it just unlocks a whole bunch of other features to your Backbone device, which I personally think should come standard. What are some features of this Backbone Plus that you would get? You get all of your games in one place with 20 plus app features unlocked, over $35 in value of perks and in-game rewards, up to 30% off of new Backbone products and accessories, a unified game hub and launcher, personalized game recommendations, play on any screen, use your Backbone One on any PC, Mac, or iPad, capture device and will capture, edit, and share 1080p video at 60 frames per second with cloud storage, in-app voice and text chat with friends, share in-game highlights and stream with friends, and live stream directly to Twitch. Now honestly, there's only 3 of those features that I personally care about. Playing on any screen, which is playing on my iPad. If you don't have Backbone Plus, you can't connect this to a bigger screen, your iPad, or whatever other device that you want to use. You can't do it. Another feature that I care about, that I really like, is the capture, edit, and share 1080p at 60 frames per second. And the last thing was a unified game launcher or unified game hub in the launcher. Now they offer Backbone Plus for a month free, so you can try it out for a month and see if you like it or not. You can buy it for a year for like 35 bucks or something like that, maybe 40 bucks. Now I'll probably do that just because I like to be able to play on a separate screen. I like doing all those other things. Now the Backbone is not an everyday device for me. It's something that I can use when I'm at work, that I, keep in my bag. I'll throw, I'm done doing my work and I'm just chilling. They let me play, a couple games of COD or something like that. So it's not something that, I feel is a necessity to me. Other than those 3 features though, everything else is mid. Everything that else that I named is mid. But that right there just didn't sit right with me, that you have to pay a yearly subscription, or however much that you pay for it just to use these features. So let's get into things that I like about the Backbone. I love the remote play for the PS4 and the PS5. To be able to be at work, to be over a friend's house or something like that, and pull out my Backbone and then just use a phone connected to Wi-Fi and be able to just use a phone and game on this thing is just a great convenience. This thing is super easy to connect. You really just pop it in and do your thing, stuff like that. Sign into Google, sign into Apple or whatever like that, and then you'll be able to go through the steps and play all the games that you want to play. Low latency is another feature that I love. Like I said, when I was at work, I'm on a whole different Wi-Fi network than my PS5 was on, but I was still able to play multiplayer online. The compact design is a big plus for me. You just throw it in a little case and be able to go about your day. It's not going to take up much room. If you really want to put this in your pocket, you could. I wouldn't do it, but you could put it in your pocket. So it's compact design makes this a better experience. Being able to use any Bluetooth headset or device for audio is you would think that would just be standard, but the Backbone has no battery, so you never have to worry about your Backbone dying. Never. You do have to worry about the device that you're playing on dying. So if you playing on a cell phone or something like that, you throw your cell phone inside of the Backbone, and then there's a lightning port or USB-C if you're using that model, that you connect in here. It will charge your phone at the same time that you playing. So you're able to charge your device while playing, and it will give you, you know, a little bit of extra juice and stuff like that if you playing, you know, corded and connected into outlet, or, you know, whatever you need to do. So a lot of great features with the Backbone. So if you have any Backbone features that you think are plus or minuses, you know, things you like and dislike, let me know in the comment section how you feel about that. So let me give you my final thoughts to get you guys up out of here. The Backbone device is meant to be a convenient device. It's supposed to be convenient and give you a sense of convenience. And to me, it really, really does that. The fact that you can game while on the run, wherever you are, as long as you have strong Wi-Fi connection, that to me was a selling point. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to try this out, to see if it was worth it. The Backbone is a dope device. $100, you get the Backbone. Should have came with this case. So, you know, say you want to get the case, I think you should get a case to keep it protected. $125. So now you're up to $125. Then you get the yearly subscription for $40. Now you up to what, $165. So now you're almost at $200, you know, for the Backbone. And if you ask me, is it worth $200? I would say no. I don't feel like the Backbone is worth $200. To me, the Backbone is a dope device. Is it a convenience device? Hell yeah. Is it worth $100? Hell yeah. Would I recommend it? Hell yeah. Get you a Backbone device. Try these out. Try it out. Try it out. You'll like it. You'll like it. Backbone, I think, should reconsider the price of the Backbone Plus and making those features standard. I know I'm rambling on, but it is what it is. It's my review. I appreciate you watching. But it's Urban Tech Reviews. Man, I appreciate y'all for checking out my video, Tech Family. If you like what you see, or you feel like you learned something, click the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do it by clicking on my icon in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. You now follow me on all social media sites. All that information is in the description. But till next time, Tech Family, stay blessed. See y'all in the next review.